Hi, my name is Brock Gilman, and this is my open source contribution project for Professor Ronnie and CEN3031 Intro to Software Engineering. Now, what is Chatterino? Chatterino is a feature-rich alternative to Twitch chat that just supports multiple channels, mods, custom commands, and just used by the general Twitch public, including streamers, moderators, and active Twitch users. Once again, it's an open source that was built on C++ and Qt, which is a development framework that's mainly designed for GUI support. Go over the basics. What is open source? Open source is basically involving any developer and can collaborate on projects. These contributions can include bug fixes, feature additions, and documentation improvements. And one of the most popular VSCs or version system controls is GitHub, and basically allows contributors to follow best practices such as issue tracking, PRs, or pull requests, or code reviews. And this is just the Chatterino README. Identify my issue, 5901. What exactly was the issue at hand? The issue is that users were reporting the OAuth tokens not updating properly, which appeared after re-authentication, but after signing in, the old one was still stored in the settings and caused login failures. So without the fix, users had to manually edit the settings file to enter the correct token, and then this just causes a general inconvenience as it is a technical workaround for the user, which is just not good. This was just the general description. So as you can see, this user has been running into this for a while. The OAuth token doesn't get automatically updated every time Chatterino is prompted for a token and to resign in Twitch. This is an issue when you want to watch another live stream and then the token expires. So he has to go into settings to retrieve the old one and then manually input it. So first step to debugging, I have to identify and find the bug and reproduce it. So my first steps were to just log into Chatterino with an OAuth token and let the token expire, just forcing a reauth, and then observing that the old token remained and confirm that Chatterino was not saving the new token. So here's a screenshot of the message dialog with the OAuth token missing or just not saving. So this led me to root cause analysis and gain an understanding as to where I could start delving into debugging. Again, to review, the new OAuth token generated correctly, but just wasn't written properly in the settings file. So this allowed me to narrow it down to the login dialog function and Chatterino's authentication flow and where I investigated the settings. So here you can see we have our user ID, name input, client ID, and then bang, our OAuth token input. So steps to fix, I modified the authentication logic, ensuring that the settings file was updated with a new token and preventing any manual intervention by users. And here's just my code block, just again, pushing our settings and pointing to request save function. So the issue's fixed. Now what? I created a new branch, fix issue 5901 to isolate the issue changes and also wrote clear and descriptive message for the commit and then submitted a PR, a pull request to the main Chatterino repo. Here are my builds passing and main. And then here's just a general screenshot of my overall commits with the top one at the top. And then I just forgot to include an important header file that utilizes one of the settings functions. So how did this exactly contribute to Chatterino? Users no longer have to manually edit the OAuth tokens and provides a seamless user experience. And then I also gained the knowledge of Chatterino's codebase and environment for my future contributions. And then here's just the login dialog that I was notioning earlier. And then what exact lessons did I take away from this? So I have a better understanding of real world debugging and an open source code base and how to follow best practices for GitHub collaboration, which includes just branches, PRs, reviews, etc. And then the importance of thorough testing with, again, 12 plus builds before merging to a main branch. And then my general encouragement to contribute to more open source projects in the future. So thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions, and just thank you for tuning in.